State calls Rachel Collard. What is your
Yes,
full name?
Rachel Rhiannon Collard.
All right. And what is the full name of the child in this case?
Donna Mae Hamby,
When was Donna born?
October 6th of 2021.
So how old is she?
3 years old.
Uh, when did you and Mr. Hamby no longer live with each other?
2023. It was February of 2023 that we stopped living together.
All right. And so from February 2023 until today, uh, who has the child been living with for the most part?
Since that time, I've had her Monday through Friday. He has her Friday through Monday, as is the schedule on the temporary order, and that's the way it has always been since separating.
Guys, today we're diving into a heated custody clash that looks calm at first, but ends with a number no one saw coming.
So basically, the temporary order that's been done, that matches what y'all have been previously doing for the most part?
Yes.
All right, give me those names again, ma'am, please. Thank you.
Ma'am, why don't you say it again for the judge? What was that schedule like?
I have had her Monday through Friday since the separation in 2023.
Okay.
The temporary order schedule reflects what we've done previously.
And
All right.
Dad had a Friday through Sunday or Friday through Monday. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Friday to Monday.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, I can say that the temporary order possession is dad has a child from 10 a.m. every Friday and ending at 10 a.m. the following Monday.
All right, thank you.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
When's the last time you've worked?
November of 2024.
What was your job?
I was a server and bartender.
And do you have access to private health insurance for Donna?
Not at this time.
What about private dental?
Not at this time, no.
So what health insurance is Donna on currently?
Medicaid.
So if the court were to make you primary and Mr. Hamby to pay support, would you be okay with current child support of $527?
Yes.
What about cash medical of $158?
Yes.
And has Mr. Hamby ever given you any cash or very expensive, more than $100, very expensive objects for the benefit of Donna?
No.
And so would you be okay with a retroactive total judgment of $18,611?
Yes.
And Your Honor, it looks like I gave you the wrong number. I said 629. It's actually 611. 18,611. Apologies on that, Your Honor. So do you have any safety concerns with Mr. Hamby?
Yes, I do believe that he is potentially a dangerous person to me. I don't think he is a dangerous person to Donna. It has been an extended period of time.
All right. We got it, ma'am. So are you asking for non-disclosure?
No.
Pass a witness.
All right, then, thank you very much. I'm sorry, your witness, Ms. Headlighter. Thank you.
Oh, I think Well, I think she's not here.
Okay, yeah, she's
Uh,
in the waiting room. Okay, she got kicked out. Just a second. Yeah. All right. Some technical difficulties, Ms. Garcia.
Yes.
That's okay. No, we're knee deep in that over here. So anyway, the state just finished up. You didn't miss much. But the state didn't go into detail of why mom wants what she wants. So I guess she'll leave that up to you. So at this time, she is now your witness, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Judge. Okay. Um, I missed all of that. So Judge, he just asked about financial information? Is
Pretty
that what
much.
he re-
Yeah.
Oh,
He did
okay.
ask he did ask about non-disclosure. She said she didn't want it, but she does have some concerns. So you may, but didn't go into detail about anything else. You may proceed. Thank you.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Um, did you indicate to the court earlier in your testimony that you were asking for non-disclosure or that you were not asking for non-disclosure?
I'm not asking for non-disclosure.
Okay, good. All right, ma'am. So, believe through the dealings that you and I have had that you've indicated that you were wishing to be designated as the conservator who designates the primary residence of the child. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you believe that would be in her best interest?
Yes.
Okay, and why would that be in her best interest that you be named primary?
Since the time of Donna's birth, I've been a stay-at-home mom to her. During our separation of February, in February of 2023, was the first time in her life that I'd ever worked. And I willingly worked the weekends as to not ever have a period of time on my parenting time I wasn't able to care for her. And since then we've maintained that schedule. She is very, very much aware of her schedule and used to being at my house Monday through Friday and his house on the weekends.
Okay, so when did you guys separate? What year and then the month if you know?
We physically separated and stopped living in the same residence in February of 2023.
Okay. And it's your testimony that since that time she's resided with you primarily and visited dad weekends or whenever you guys agreed?
Yes.
Okay, she's never spent a significant amount of time with dad in his home?
Um, there was a time that I went on like a 1 week vacation and she spent a week there, or we've rearranged parenting time. As the current order stands, I do not get weekends with my daughter, so that would be typically something I would have to ask him for. And then in those cases, we have like rearranged parenting time, but no, not consistently at all.
Okay. Um, and does the child currently have health insurance?
Yes, she has
What-
Medicaid for her health and dental.
Okay. And that's through you, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And who takes her to her appointments?
me.
Has the father ever taken her to any of her appointments?
Um, he has been with me at a couple of appointments, but the only time that I can think of he's gotten her medical care without me there was shortly after she broke her leg and he took her to the hospital for a stronger pain medication because she was in pain on his parenting time. Other than that, no.
Okay. So are you the one responsible for setting those appointments up?
Yes,
And do you communicate to him those dates so that he can be involved if he wants to be?
yes.
And does he typically partake in those appointments? Does he go?
No, a lot of times he'll say, okay, cool, just let me know how it goes.
Okay. Has he gone to any of them?
He did, yes. He went to all of her leg appointments, all the orthopedic appointments for that he was present for. And then one time he did meet me at the hospital when she had some concerning like sinus issues. But overall, no.
Okay. So is it safe to say, maybe, is it fair to say that when it's something serious, like a broken leg or another thing that's concerning, that he is there at those appointments?
I wouldn't quite say that. At 2 years old, she had a severe case of RSV and he was not present at all.
Okay. Do you know why he wasn't present?
I mean, it was entirely willing. I actually did submit the evidence of me repeatedly telling him that it was very serious.
Okay, so do you know why? My question was, do you know why? Did he tell you why he wasn't present?
No.
Okay. Um, all right. All right, so you believe you should be primary, and this is because you've been the primary caretaker throughout the child's life?
Yes, I would also like to bring up that he uses, in my opinion, he uses medical and educational needs of Donna's to bully and intimidate me. He does not like Colleen and thinks she should not see a doctor in Colleen or go to school in Colleen, although that is where her primary residence would be. So it's expected of me that I would drive her 45 minutes to Georgetown, to school, to the doctor, and to the hospital if needed.
Okay, it's expected of you, or it's what he would like for you to do?
It's what he would like for me to do. I at this
But you
time no
haven't-
longer do that.
Okay. Okay. Do you have concerns if he were to be named primary for the child's best interest? Would you have concerns?
Yes, he has repeatedly
What-
failed to identify medical needs of hers, including RSV. He had her, and during that time, he gave her back to me with ear infection. Sorry, it was ear pain drops that were purchased over the counter. And he said, I believe she has an ear infection. And then I expressed to him that if she did have an ear infection, she would need antibiotics, and it would be inappropriate to treat an ear infection with pain relief drops. And that is also the case in which she did end up having RSV and she was hospitalized.
Okay. Was that over the weekend when he had her one time, or when was that?
Yes, the exact dates I'm not sure of, but I could go back and look really quickly.
Mom opens up about her fears, her sacrifices, and why she believes the child's future belongs with her. Each word feels genuine, showing the judge she's been the steady hand through every rough patch.
Are her doctors available on weekends that he could have taken her to her doctor to get looked at, or?
No, he didn't inform me that she was sick. He did not take her to the hospital. He didn't ask me if there was, an after-hours clinic or if she needed to go to an urgent care. None of the above. He did not seek any medical treatment for her.
Okay. Let's see. Have you guys been able to communicate effectively with regard to the child so far?
As far as her being picked up and drop off, yes.
Where do you communicate through? Is it through AppClose?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have you had any other concerns with communicating
I'm
with
sorry,
him
Ms.
and
Garcia.
co-parenting?
Ms. Garcia, I'm sorry. Ma'am, where's the current pickup and drop off at location, please?
My house.
All right, thank you. You may proceed.
Have you had any issues with communicating with him with regard to other co-parenting issues?
Yes, we had previously agreed that she would be homeschooled for the first few years of her career. And that was just because we could not agree whether it would be Georgetown or Colleen. And now he's reinstated that she can only go to school in Georgetown, and if I cannot comply with that, that I should forfeit my parenting time.
All right, I'll let please have her elaborate on that. I'm not sure what that was. What's the makeup on that? Thank you.
Anytime that I have asked him if she, tried to discuss, I even tried to discuss her going to like a public Christian charter school that's present in Colleen. He disagreed. He said that he is not Christian. He doesn't follow those beliefs, so he refuses. He does not want her to be in school in Colleen because it's ghetto and he does not like Colleen. And he just does
Okay.
not agree.
All right, I got it, ma'am. Thank you. You may proceed, Ms. Garcia. Thank you.
Okay. And the exchanges are occurring at your house. Has there been any issues, or are the exchanges pretty smooth?
There's been multiple instances of him being physically harassing or verbally harassing towards me, but outside of that, no.
What do you mean by physically or verbally harassing?
He's pulled on my hair, said inappropriate remarks. He even at one point said, "Oh, I know that you hate me because of everything in court," directly in front of Donna, who is highly intelligent and fully verbal.
Okay. Inappropriate remarks in front of the child?
Yes.
What kind of remarks are they?
I have Crohn's disease, so my weight fluctuates pretty heavily, and he made multiple comments that I was looking more full figured and things like that, like commenting on my my boobs, my butt, saying that they look larger than usual. There's also been times where he said, "Oh, he grabbed my waist, like put his hands around my waist and said, "Oh, it's hard to tell when you're wearing baggy clothes, but you're just getting so skinny, you need to take care of yourself."
Okay. Are there any concerns over that you're aware of in Dad's home when the child goes over there to stay with him for visits?
Not at this time. Well, yes.
Okay, here's the
He
deal, ma'am. You can only testify to things you've seen, not what someone's told you, not what you've heard. You had to
Yes.
see him, or he had to tell you about him. All right, thank you.
Yes. I absolutely forgot. So he has provided her the incorrect car seat. She currently and has been in a backlist booster seat, which is illegal in the state of Texas. She does not meet the height and weight and age requirements for that. And she's been in it since she was, I think, 2 years old. I have told him over text message that it was inappropriate, that the paramedics that I spoke to said that it was illegal and he would be stopped. His response was, "The police that stopped me for my speeding ticket didn't say anything. And so I think it's okay."
Okay. Do you have any concerns about his home was my question.
Um, he also lets her ride a Harley Davidson,
Ma'am,
which
ma'am. Again, the question, any concerns about his house, his home, not his vehicles?
no, sorry, not his physical house.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Um, in your home, where the child resides most of the time, who all lives in that home?
Myself, my partner, Donna, and then my younger son, Cameron.
Okay. And how is Donna and Cameron's relationship?
Very, very strong.
And how old is Cameron at this time?
He is, I think, 22 months old, so 1.5 approximately.
Okay. All right. Now when I first was appointed on this case, there was some sort of a reset/temp order where the judge had asked that you and the father drug test. Do you recall that?
Yes,
Okay. And you in fact did complete that drug test and turn it in to me, correct?
yes,
Okay. And you recall the results of that drug test?
yes,
Okay, they were positive for marijuana, correct?
yes.
Just marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You probably heard my opening statement. I did mention to the court that you possess, well, I guess you qualify under the Compassionate Use Act here in Texas for medical use of marijuana.
Yes,
All right. And is that for the Crohn's disease that you mentioned?
yes.
Okay. And and what is the name of the physician that you visited to qualify for the certification of being able to use?
I can't recall his name directly, but I was recommended by my GI specialist, who
Mhm.
is part of Baylor Scott and White.
Yes.
And her name is Dr. Todd. I
Okay.
do not know her first name.
Okay. And that's with hospital, you said, Scott and White? That
Yes,
referred you?
Baylor Scott and White, yes.
All right. And so you are using it to manage your symptoms, your Crohn's disease symptoms, correct?
Yes, previously I was on an opioid treatment. I've had several surgeries regarding my health issues, and Mr. Hamby is aware of that.
Okay. Okay, so it would be your testimony that you believe that at this time, it would be in the child's best interest for her to continue to reside with you primarily and have visits with dad?
Yes,
Okay. I passed the witness.
All right, anything on redirect, Mr. Welch?
Your Honor, very briefly, Your Honor. Uh, are you a veteran, Ms. Collard?
I am not, but my partner is.
All right. And besides Donna, how many other children do you have?
Just the one.
And that one child, is she biologically or adopted yours?
He is the child of me and my current partner.
And how old is that child?
Approximately 1.5.
Pass the witness.
All right, anything else for this witness for now, Ms. Garcia?
Oh, yes, I just thought of something. Your current partner, the father of your child, Cameron, how long have you two been in a relationship?
I have lived with him, and at the time I lived with him and other roommates, and that was beginning in March of 2023. But we started dating and really seeing each other probably a few months after that, like May of 2023.
Okay. And so Donna has lived around him since then as well?
Yes,
Okay, and do they have what kind of relationship does he have with Donna?
they also have a very strong relationship.
Okay, so they get along well.
Yes, she was approximately 1.5 when they started developing a relationship, and she will be 4 next Monday.
Okay. Okay, I'm past witness.
All right, Mr. Welch?
No, Your Honor.
All right, call your next witness then, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Rusty Hamby. What is your full name, sir?
Rusty Ray Hamby.
All right. So start off with
Arguments over schools, medical care, and parenting choices light up the courtroom. Mom stands firm, exposing missed hospital visits, risky decisions, and even an illegal car seat.
so the approximate visitation schedule that Ms. Collard had talked about in her testimony. For reference, about beginning at 10 a.m. every Friday and ending at 10 a.m. the following Monday that you have possession. Is that what has been going on since you and her separated?
No, that is what's been going on since the court order. Prior to that, we did agree to Friday to Monday thing, but I would end up having Donna Monday, Tuesday. She wouldn't have her all week, and I would end up picking her up at like 6, 7 in the morning on Fridays because she would be blowing me up to come get her. I mean, it's all in text. I could have sent it all in, but I'm not sitting here trying to bash on her.
Sir, all right, sir, all right. So to start off with, sir, is the approximate date that Miss Collard said that you two separated, February 2023? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, you currently work as a self-employed mechanic?
Yes, sir.
All right. How much do you make approximately from that?
Approximately $3,500 a month.
All right. And
Real quick, sir, what's the name? You work under a name of a business or just as something that's totally independent circumstance?
What's that?
Do you work? Do you have a bit? Does your business have a name?
No, sir.
All right. Does it have a central location?
I'm mobile.
Okay. All right. So you don't have a shop, a permanent shop somewhere.
I do have a location where I work at. Yes, sir.
Okay. And where's that, please?
It is in Georgetown.
All right. Thank you. You may proceed, Mr. Wells. Thank you.
yes, Your Honor. And Mr. Hamby, I guess, what city do you live in then?
Georgetown.
Did you say Georgetown, sir?
Yes, sir. Georgetown, Texas.
All right. So as a rough timeline, sir, so you've been a self-employed mechanic since about October 2023?
All right, did I glitch or did someone,
I don't hear him either, Your Honor. So
All right,
Mr. Hamby, so can you hear us? Well, maybe
no, no, sir, okay, here we go. Oh, that's Miss Garcia coming back in. That's not him. I got Miss Garcia on 2 devices or a second device. All right, Mr. Hammond, you still there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
All right.
sorry. There we go. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Hamby. So as an approximate timeline, I know approximate timeline, sir. So you've been a self-employed mechanic since about October 2023?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what did you do before that?
I drove a record.
All right. And would you say you've been driving a wrecker since 2019, 2020?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how much did you got paid from that?
My checks would vary anywhere between 700 to 900 a week.
All right. And how often did you get paid? Was it every week, every 2 weeks?
Every week.
All right. Do you have any children besides Donna?
No, I do not.
All right. So if the court grants you primary, if you have the right to establish where Donna lives, would you be okay with current child support of $198 that Miss Collard would have to pay you?
Yeah.
And then would you also be fine with cash medical that she had to pay you of $28?
Yes.
And do you understand that these amounts would be per month, and that they would start October 1st, 2025?
Yes.
All right. So do you have any safety concerns with Miss Collard?
I mean, yes, I do.
Are you asking for non-disclosure?
Like
Could you
my
hear me, sir?
information to be
Go on, say it again, sir.
non-disclosure with my information?
Correct, sir.
Yes.
Your Honor, non-disclosure has been pled for, so I would need to ask Miss Collard if she would agree or not.
Okay, don't go there. If you say it was not pled for,
It was not pled for, Your Honor.
if it wasn't pled for, I'm not gonna grant it. Unless somebody does a trial amendment and we reset it to get a proper thing. We don't do a trial by ambush here. So, okay, so again, unless there's something that's happened recently that requires that, I'm probably not looking to grant it, but you can ask him along the lines why he thinks he needs non-disclosure at this point. Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Hamby, why do you think you need it?
Because I don't want my information going out everywhere.
Is that the only reason you have, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever been in the military or police, firefighter? Think heroic field.
How about what?
Have you ever been are you a veteran or have you been a police officer, firefighter? Think heroic field. Have you ever been any of that?
No, sir.
So let's talk about retroactive support. Since February 1st, 2023, from February 1st, 2022 to today, have you given miscolored any cash or very expensive, more than $100, very expensive goods for the benefit of Donna?
Yes, I've given her cash and money.
All right. So approximately how much?
I mean, I've given her most of the time. When I go pick Donna, I give her $100, or when I drop her off, I give her $100, and then I've sent her money through Zelle, Cash App, all of that.
Well, sir, what I'm looking for is, an approximate amount. So you're saying, first of all, you're saying that every time you dropped her off, you would give her 100?
I'd give her anytime I had money to give her. I'd give her money. Yes. Anytime she's asked for money, I'd give her money.
So do you have right now any kind of approximate number?
I don't have it all written down, no, sir.
All right. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Your witness, Ms. Edlighten. Thank you.
All right, sir, you've indicated that you are wanting to ask the court to consider naming you the conservator that designates the child's primary residence.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and why is that? Why are you asking for that today?
Because I can provide a stable and fit home for my daughter.
Okay. Do you have concerns that mom cannot provide a stable and fit home for your daughter?
I definitely do.
Okay, and what are those concerns in particular?
I have watched that girl sit in a corner and rip her hair out of her head. I've watched her freak out and do all kinds of crazy stuff. I have major concerns for my daughter, and I have people that has witnessed her do that.
Okay, here's the deal, sir. You can testify to anything you've seen, and the Atlanta is going to have you elaborate the time frames that you're talking about. So you may proceed, Ms. Garcia. Thank you.
All right, sir. So you indicate that you've seen mom freak out. Do you mean have some sort of a mental health episode or anger? What type of freak out do you
Yes.
mean?
Like a
Which
mental
one?
health episode.
Mental health episode. Okay.
What do you
And when was this that you witnessed this?
It's happened multiple occasions
Okay.
when she
Was
lived
it
with me.
when she lived with you? Okay. Are you aware
I mean, yeah,
of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
since we have been separated, I mean, no, she hasn't stayed with me or anything, so I don't see any of that. I don't know what she does.
Okay. All right. And any other concerns about mom and the home that the environment that she provides for the child?
The tension takes a sharp turn as mom faces cross-examination about her personal life and medical marijuana use.
I mean, other than stuff being around my daughter, I don't know what she does, so no. I mean,
Okay.
the safety of my kid is a priority. Like with her leg being broken, there was never a true story to that one. I was told she fell and hit her head, and then I'm texting her back and forth, and all of a sudden she got a broken leg and is in the hospital.
Okay.
I mean,
With
none of that even.
No, go ahead. You said none of that what?
None of that added up at all. I mean, she fell and hit her head, and then all of a sudden her legs broke, and it's a spiral break, and she's in the hospital.
Okay. With regard to the mental health episodes that you said you witnessed, how long were you and the mother together? How many years or months? How long were you all together?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, almost 3
Okay.
years.
Okay. And is this something that happened often, or when would was there something that would trigger it, or
Yes.
how would these? Okay, which one of the two?
She would have episodes, I guess you could call it. Like if something went wrong, she'd panic and go into episodes.
Okay. Was there ever episodes that were severe enough that she wasn't able to parent the child?
Oh yeah, I would go home during the day and get my daughter and take her with me because she couldn't parent her. And my father can witness that because he would be with me when I'd go pick her up.
Okay, is that during the
That
time
happened
you
on
were together or after you separated?
That was while we were together. I would
Okay.
be working and I would have to go home and get my daughter and take her with me.
Okay, and what's the reason that the mom would give you?
Because she couldn't handle her.
Okay. Since you guys have
She
been
would try to
separated,
postpartum.
oh, you said seemed to be part of postpartum. Is that what you said?
That's what I would say it was postpartum.
Okay. And since you guys have been separated, has something like that happened where you've had to go pick her up because mom can't handle her?
Yeah, I've gone and gotten her at 2 a.m. twice. I even sent in proof of one of them, me picking her up at 2 in the morning because she couldn't handle her.
Okay.
Sir, do you know the approximate dates of those circumstances?
Let me. That was 2022. Hold on.
Y'all
I'm
still
trying to
together in
look right
2022,
now.
sir. Yeah, what? Based on your information, y'all still together in 2022, sir. We're talking about since the separation.
Yeah, it was 24.
Okay.
Or late 23. She was
Okay.
living in Killeen at the time.
Okay. All right. And then as far as your home, who all resides in your home?
Me and my daughter.
Okay, so you by yourself and then Donna whenever she's over there with you, correct?
Yes.
Or okay, because you said, I didn't know if you were referring to another daughter. I know you don't really, as far as I know, you don't have any other children, correct?
No, ma'am. Donna's my
Okay.
only daughter.
Okay. All right. Mom testified that there's been some conflict between you two with regard to picking a school for the child. Can you elaborate that a little bit? Are you trying to strong arm her into taking the child to a certain school, or is there just a disagreement on that, or what is the issue there?
It's just a disagreement. I mean, I had family that went to school in Killeen, and I personally, the school districts aren't the best out there.
Okay.
And there is very well school districts right here.
Okay. All right. Any other concerns that you want the court to hear with regard to Donna if she were to stay with her mom primarily?
I mean, no.
Okay, so just what you've testified to and nothing, no additional issues, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, I passed the witness.
Real quick, sir. Where are you from originally, sir?
I was born and raised in Texas.
All right. Which part of Texas, sir?
Born in
Where?
Austin.
I'm sorry.
I was born in Austin.
All right. And you now live in Williamson County, sir?
Yes, sir. I live in Georgetown.
And how long have you lived in Williamson County?
My whole life.
All right, then. And when you and the mother were together, where did y'all live?
Williamson County.
All right. Thank you very much. You're a witness again, Mr. Welch.
Thank you, Your Honor. What health insurance? Sorry, strike that, Your Honor. Mr. Hamby, do you have access to private health insurance for the child at this moment?
No, not at this time.
What about private dental insurance?
Not at this time.
Pass the witness.
Mr. Hamby, one last question. Do you have any exhibits or any evidence that you've previously submitted by email to the court that you were wanting to offer today?
I did send in a couple of screenshots of the text from me picking up Donna in the middle of the night.
Okay, and that was emailed over to the court.
Yes.
Okay. Are you asking the court to take a look at those today? Are you offering those as exhibits?
I mean, they're there. Yes. If y'all want to look at them, you're.
All right, we don't have email, Ms. Garcia.
Okay.
The Office of the Court Administration of the State of Texas email system is down. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay,
Yeah,
Judge.
do you have a copy of it?
I'm not sure if I've seen it,
I've
but
got
I know him and I
copies.
have talked about it.
All right, I'll have you mark your copy, sir, as respondent fathers one, and
And Mom, I think, sent over probably about 40 exhibits that each individually she may have wanted to admit. I'm not sure. I didn't ask her about that, but I just wanted to make the court aware.
all right, then we may have to reschedule for the exhibits to come in, guys, because again, we didn't anticipate OCA being down today. It's supposed to be back up and running on by Saturday morning, and we don't have them still. So, all right, but if we have to reschedule for those exhibits to be entered, I will set that up. But for right now, we'll just finish with the testimony. Thank you. All right.
That's the only question I had for him, Judge.
All right, then. All right, anything else on redirect, Mr. Welch?
No, Your Honor.
All right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let the lawyers make their closing statements, and then I'm gonna let the parties make their closing. If both of y'all have evidence you would like to enter into evidence, again, I cannot do that today because the entire department is down because of the new software switchover, and I might have to reschedule this for next Monday for just entry of that, but not anything else, and then I can make my ruling and take this under advisement as necessary. But this time, I'm gonna go ahead and let the state make their closing statement. Then I'm gonna let that Lida make her closing statement. Then I'm gonna make that dad make his closing statement, and then I'm gonna let mom make her closing statement. All right. So at this time, I'll go ahead and start with the state and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, so the state was asking for a final order. The state understands, if there are exhibits that need to be done, then, well,
Yeah.
but besides any exhibits issue, state is asking for the court to appoint one of the two as primary, and state will defer on the details on that and on details of the visitation and all of that. State is asking that essentially if Miss Collard becomes primary, for Mr. Hamby to pay current child support of $527, cash medical of $158, all that per month starting October 1st, 2025. And then if Mr. Hamby becomes primary, state is asking the court to set current child support against Miss Collard at $198 per month, with cash medical of $28. State understands that Miss Collard is asking for retroactive child support, and the timeline for that, Your Honor, would be February 1st, 2023, to September 29th, to today, basically, 2025.
The father steps up and suddenly the narrative flips. He's emotional, frustrated, and ready to prove his side of the story.
And that total, and Miss Garcia, I'm not sure if you heard my correction on that. It was $18,611. And that's before any deductions, Your Honor. And state understands that without any number from Mr. Hamby on deductions, that would be the total repayment, Your Honor. The state would recommend a repayment of $143, and that's based off the 6% interest plus 50. And then, Your Honor, you already heard about the non-disclosure. It has been pled for, and so that's about it for me, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Garcia, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. The child is resided with mom primarily, in my opinion, at least since the temporary order that we know of for sure. I know the father has testified that there was some times he had to go get her and keep her for a little bit. I would just chalk that up to co-parenting. I'm glad that they were able to at least work that out for the best interest of the child. I'm not sure that it was significant enough to call it residing with him. I do think that the evidence has shown, well, the testimony today has shown at least that she has resided more continuously with the mother since the separation. I visited with the child in my office in particular, and she seemed very happy and healthy and well-mannered and highly intelligent, I would say. So on top of all, I mean, aside from all those things, I think that the child is adjusting well to where she's been residing, and I'd hate to upset that by making another change to her life at this point. She's 3 years old. She's got a half brother in the home she's very bonded to. She spoke to me about him, while we were in the office. And all of those things. Child's been residing with mom without incident at this point. She hasn't gotten injured or hurt, or anything significant of that nature. It seems that things seem to be going as well as they can be. Once again, I would recommend that the court, I guess after viewing the any exhibits that end up getting admitted, consider ordering that the parties be named joint managing conservator with mom designating primary, the geographical restriction to Bell and contiguous counties, an expanded standard possession order for dad so he can continue to have that time with her. And their communications continue to be through app close, electronic communication for the party not in possession. And exchanges, I guess, can continue where they've been at. And if there's any conflict, that it only then would I ask that they be at the PD, in the city where the child resides.
All right. Mr. Hamby, you're up, sir. Closing statement, closing argument, sir. I know you want the
have
child.
a problem.
I know you want the child, but go ahead and make your statement, sir. Thank you.
I don't have a problem with the child support part, but the back child support is what I have a problem with. I have no problem paying the child support towards my daughter, but I have helped her since day one, and I've had my daughter majority regardless. I will pay the child support, but I still get my daughter at the same times that I've always gotten her too.
Well, sir, again, Texas has a different schedule than you guys, and it may change, but you can go ahead and finish up. Thank you.
I mean, that's what I've got to say on it. That's how I feel about it. I'm not going to sit here and just keep bashing and going back and forth over it. I don't have a problem paying for my child and her life. That is not my issue whatsoever. I want my child to have a good life and to be in a safe environment regardless.
All
But
right.
I've always helped her pay for that kid. And for her to sit there and say I haven't is wrong.
All right, thank you, sir. And sir, I'm sorry, I got something in my notes here that I want to confirm. I need for you to confirm when you stopped working as a tow truck driver and started working as a self-employed mechanic, sir. What was the approximate date of that, you changing professions?
It was early of 22.
Okay, before y'all separated. Okay, that's what I was trying to make sure.
Yeah, it was before we had separated.
All right, thank you. That's what I was making sure. That's why I was looking at those dates. Thank you, sir. All right, ma'am. Anything in closing?
I just wanted to say, as I've told Mr. Welsh and Ms. Garcia, I would be willing to drop the back pay for sole primary conservatorship of my daughter.
That's not something we do, ma'am. Sorry. Continue.
But outside of that, no. I don't have a closing statement, Your Honor.
All right, then, and I understand you sent some items over to, again, folks, Pro Se League has sent over a lot of hearsay stuff, but items, and they may or may not be admissible. But at this time, I'm going to go ahead. I really don't want to mess with y'all's schedules too much, ma'am. Obviously, your schedule's a little bit more open. Your kids are not in school yet, so I can probably do this on a regular docket circumstance. Ms. Garcia, do you know if you're scheduled on any regular dockets over the next 2 weeks?
Let me check, Judge. I may be. Let me see.
I can see tomorrow. Maybe if there's anything to, let me check.
I'm not going to guarantee you we're going to be up and running by tomorrow. Okay. There's supposed to be installed devices this on Friday. They're supposed to be up running today, and they're supposed to do Apple tonight. I don't think Apple is going to get done tonight. Okay. So
Yeah, there is one. She's scheduled to come on October 7th.
Oh, okay. Great. Great. All right then, guys. All right, then I'm going to keep the current temporary order in place, and I'm going to reset this matter. Ms. Garcia, you showing October 7th?
The only one I'm seeing is Guerrero Mendez, and that all got moved to district, so probably not. But I am available though in the morning if judge wants to set a hearing in the morning. Would it be a morning hearing in the regular docket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just again to see evidence, and again, I'm not sure if I'll have access to email in the morning. How about this?
Yes.
I should have it by Thursday. What's your schedule like this coming Thursday at 9 a.m. And like I said, as soon as the docket's over, we can do the evidentiary circumstance.
I have like 1 or 2 things in district court on felonies, but they're not anything that would take a long time. One is just a waiver of arraignment. The other one may be an announcement. So
okay, so what I'll do is move the day's code to Thursday at 10:30, and that way you should be through by then, and I'll have everybody come in at 10:30, and we'll allow them to bring in their evidence as necessary. Okay, or see if it's admissible.
okay, so this same Zoom code, October 2nd at 10:30 a.m.
Right. Don't even bother. Don't I want to. I don't need to log in on the regular code. Just come on in on this one. Okay.
That's fine.
All right, then, everybody. All right, everybody. Thank y'all all very much. And that way I can make a ruling by this weekend and get it done. So I'm going to go ahead and move y'all over to that. Again, I'll see what the information that's available and and see if it's admissible again under the any of the exceptions. But I'll see you on Thursday.
Is that Thursday special session? And we got one at 9:30. I figured give them 2 hours, 11:30 before you break out.
Oh, okay. Thursday special settings day. Okay, I'm sorry. What do we have anything at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it where it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it where it is, and that way I'll take a recess and come over and do that one real quick and go back to it. I'm sorry, I forgot Thursday's special setting dates, but I do have something on that time frame. But I'm still gonna do this at 10:30. Okay, not a problem.
Yes, Your Honor. But before we leave, Your Honor, I just wanted to make sure because I thought I had gotten the timeline for Mr. Hamby's employment correct for the retroactive. I thought that, he had started being a tow truck driver about in 2019 to 2020, and then he left in September 2023, and October 2023 is when he became the self-employed mechanic that he is now.
Okay, now everybody's she's shaking her head no on that one too. So, sir, you've been a self-employed mechanic since the date y'all separated?
Yes, I've been self-employed since we have separated.
All right, I knew you were self-employed. Okay, so Mr. Welch, you might need to crunch your new numbers based on that amount. As far as any retro request is concerned.
Your Honor, I'll do that. I'll change it. I'll change it to I'll change that, Your Honor, and I'll have the new number for you on Thursday, or someone will, Your Honor. I won't be here on Thursday, but someone will give you that number.
Oh, okay. All right, that sounds very ominous. So I won't worry.
Vacation, Your Honor. Vacation.
Oh, okay. All right then. Anyway, everybody, I'll see you on Thursday, 10:30, and again, the new numbers will be there just in case, and I'll again look at making a final ruling and getting that. If I can't do it right then, because again, I got to get back right straight to my hearing, but I'll definitely have something ready before Friday. All right, thank you. We're out there.
Each side delivers their closing punches, fighting for one last chance to sway the judge. Dad pleads for fairness, Mom offers compromise, and even the court system hits pause with missing evidence. It's the kind of ending that feels unfinished, but that's real life. No winners, just parents waiting for justice. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.